Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Steam release Factorio. Right, so yeah, I decided we're gonna need a bigger area for smelting. And we're gonna work on that just as soon as we get some more solar plants. So we have a whole bunch of solar panels available now. The factory continues to run. Trains are kind of doing their deal. One thing I haven't really used much of, which I probably should, is the resource monitor mod. I think I've even turned this thing on yet in this playthrough. Now, okay, I was doing some looking around, and yeah, the issue is with this design is that it's way wrong. We were doing that as a solar grid. The ratio is 0.84 accumulators to solar panels, or roughly 6 to 5. So you want more solar panels than you want accumulators, not this 248 to 136 nonsense. That's way off. I mean, 248 over 136 gives you 82. It's a 1.82 ratio instead of a 0.84 ratio. It's too much. This design is not going to work for us. So we're going to go ahead and strip it for now. Let's put our stuff over here. It's not within logistic range. Roboport here. I just want to redo this. I know we spent some time on it. Oh, that's unfortunate. But we're going to do it again. The reason that I liked that one was just because it was symmetrical. But the one that that Siju and I have ended up using the most is slightly different. We're going to use this one instead. So it's going to go right out to about that edge. Looks about right. And that's where we make this happen. Put some of these solar panels in. It should be... No, that is not right, so I think I've gone too far. So we go 1, 2, 2, 3. And we put our substation. Okay, solar. Oh, those are off. Damn. Crap. That sucks when you do the whole thing wrong. Shoot. Alright, let's not jump the gun and put all the other ones in. Let's just build it kind of piece by piece. Like 90% sure these are all wrong. Okay, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put this thing here. One there. One there. Solar panels go here and here. Okay, 4 more here. It's a lot easier to fill in the closer you get. Okay, and beyond that, we're looking at, yes, we push these out 4 more. All right. And the rest is solar panels. Okay, and just one more thing down here. Because we just did it, it should be a little bit easier. Oh, myself in. There we go. This is going to be our new solar grid. This one is 180 to 151, which if you do the math, 180 divided by 151 is still... Okay, no, it's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to be accumulators to solar panels. 151 divided by 180 is 0.839. So the proper ratio is 0.84. If you need bursts of power for like laser turrets, maybe you do want to have spare things, but you know, we don't have any of those. Okay, we're gonna clear that one. We're just gonna put up a temporary roboport to throw our robots into. Let's see how many of these we can get in here. Nice work, guys. think we're gonna run out of equipment here pretty quick. No, we still have 286 of these in there. We're out of accumulators, though. It's probably still better to throw down another one, even without the accumulators. Would have been nice to be able to fit some lights in here. I've seen people make designs that actually have all the accumulators on the very inside because they just don't like the sound that accumulators make. I think that's kind of funny. If we have the spare Roboport, I think we'll even throw down another one. Oh, you know what? They don't have enough power cables to actually hook up the Roboports. Each blueprint takes 16, so I can only really give them enough for a little bit. They're getting power for this now. So we can clear out some more of these trees. And now we actually have a little bit of solar power. We can probably go and work on, look at that, 40 megawatts already. It's not bad. Yeah, if you actually look at the graph, steam engines are just about to turn off. Nope, that's close. Alright, so we lack goods. Let's go ahead and pick up our robots. We'll bring them back down here at some point. We might even consider just having, heck, I don't know. If we wanted to, we could create a train that would bring the required goods to expand the solar field out here, and then we could just have robots that are dedicated to this solar field construction. Just throw 50 of them in there, and every now and then just run by, and the train would bring everything over for us. Could work. These trains are probably not even emptying because we're just not using enough stuff right now. Sure, laser turret damage, that's necessary. Totally necessary. Also, I should probably stop the train from actually going to the station since we've repurposed this to a different route. Let's see. So we want to filter trains that are going to... I don't even know what the station's called. This is just called Iron. Okay, so any train that's currently going to Iron. We have 2 trains. Your Jask, you go to Depot Iron, and you're just cutting back and forth with nothing in your inventory now. Alright, just stop going to Iron. I don't think I was using smart trains in this mod initially, or this mod pack. No, I'm not using them at all. I never turned it on. I was using it in my Bob's Mods campaign, though. Alright. Need more accumulators. You suppose we should take the time to just... There's a car. I know I had a car at one point. There it is. It's at Coal 1. We could fly, we could drive down there and go get it. It's easier just to create a new car. Oh, we just need steel. We actually have everything else we need. Okay, let's do that. Alright, I want some more solar equipment. We had some issues with oil. I was working on oil a little bit at the end of the last episode. I didn't record it. Sorry. I'm gonna need these, I'm gonna need these, I'm gonna need these. Yeah, oil is making it so we don't get enough accumulators. And the other thing we need more of is these substations. I don't think I have those being made. Substations require steel, advanced circuits, and copper. We have copper here. I don't like the idea of bleeding off from the line, so we're just going to create its own little thing. We only want one. More steel than anything else. Okay. And advanced circuits and copper. That's kind of annoying. It works. Okay, and then some circuits need to come from here. And these things we don't want a huge amount of. We should make this into a provider chest. Like, probably at most that many, right? It does make them very quickly. Oh hey, I got that sound effect bug. I think that rather than give it more inserters, we'll just call it good here. Because I don't want it to go nuts, right? Like, I need them, but I don't want it to just go crazy. Really wish I had space to fit this thing between, like on my other campaign that I'm doing, I've got just a row of these machines right in the middle. It's very convenient, but in this one I don't have room for them, which sucks. Oh well. Where'd my car go? I want to go put down some more solar, and then we're going to go work on iron smelting. Finally. I had to work out the power issues first. And then, of course, I need to go and do a whole bunch of work on oil. We need more... No. Oil's good. Oil should be good. We have enough oil. I just need to get its... I need to work on oil. I do need to work on it. Okay, we're having some issues now. Because we've got multiple iron trains that are trying to go into this station and they can't. Your next station is, you want to go this way and you're not allowed to because this is one block. These signals should actually be after the intersection, not before it. Still, I need to get those trains, like, doing something. Problem is that this train's not going to go anywhere. Neither is this train. So these other trains can't run. Because these guys are just like, well, where do we go? This is going to be, train storage. Let's connect this guy in and we'll just park those trains over here for now. This is where having smart trains would be nice, because I could tell them to, like... I could just update all the trains automatically, like at once. Okay. Iron can work now. These trains will just hang out here for now. Seems fine. I think we will just leave 50 robots here. One of the things I don't like about this design is that it gets turned around sometimes, and then they're not symmetrical, which is horrible. We're lacking a lot of stuff. Oh well, as much of it can work, will work. I don't like that they're all heading to different robot charging stations now. We could just leave all these robots here and go pick up some more. Yeah, just let them hang out, it's fine. Let's wait till they're all done, though. I want to pick up this chest. I do want to create a train station for these guys. I think that that's a good idea. We're just not going to work on it right now. I want to get iron up. Looks like everyone's done working. We now have a solar grid that produces... well, it was nighttime a second ago. Should produce quite a bit. How many is it? We've got 933. They produce an average of 42 watts over the course of the day. So that's 39,186. So 39 megawatts of power. So we're still going to have to run the other one. We need even more for that. But I think we're good to upgrade our power usage to like 120 of these times 510, that's 61. So we can do like 100 watts, 100 megawatts a day. Or, yeah, 100 megawatts of power usage right now. And eventually I'd probably like to just do pure solar, but it's not a huge issue. Now, now I think we come down here and we get started on this. Let's find some power. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need all these. You're gonna need... No, you don't need that. You're gonna need my electric furnaces, except I need a couple to plant it. Actually, I already have 50 in my inventory. I think we're gonna go with like the 32 layout, and instead of having the material come out on the inside, we're gonna have the output on the outside. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Raw input on the center, output on the sides. I think for the sake of easy power poles, we might just use medium electric poles. They're a lot cheaper. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything that a medium power pole can't do. I just think it's easier this way. That's 8. Let's start by doubling that up. Excuse me, robots. What are you doing? That's 8. I'll make that 16. 24. 32. That's wrong. There's 32 long. We definitely want a roboport to be part of the assembly. Let's get our power line, our transport belt coming down. Get all those in place. They didn't get any... What are they complaining about? I didn't give them enough poles, did I? And we are going to end up combining these. Just like we've been doing with the train stations. But we do need to do a little wiggle waggle, like halfway through, to allow for these to actually have full throughput. Because again, 9 inserters loads up a belt, and this is 32. Right, it's 32 furnaces long, so it's clearly going to be way too much. But that's if they're unloading non-stop. We still need to do the wiggle waggle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pairs, so right at the midpoint, right here. And that's where we're going to insert this little wiggle waggle, as I like to call it. That should be good enough, I think. Now the output, first off, let's feed one of these things in and see how it does. I think we want the merge point to just be like... Comes right back out. Now I think that the feed comes in from the... Feed comes in right here. Just straight through it, right? Let's do this. Let's give it a little bit more space. So it can be clean. The actual blueprint itself can be clean, I mean. So these guys will come off by 1, but then the input comes in. It goes like this. Probably the trains that are sitting at train station. Yeah. I don't think that we have any issue there. Alright, let's just see how this works for a second. I believe 32 is correct. I could be mistaken. Let's wait until they get loaded up properly, and then we'll see how far down the chain the raw material gets. That's the last 8. We've got only 6 that haven't turned on, and yep, all the way to the chain, to the end. We're running at full speed. Did I count wrong? Got 64 furnaces in there. You know what the problem might be? Is that these guys are not putting it out already. That's why my math is getting off. Alright, let's shut it down for a second. I want to test this again. We need to have an infinite consumer here at the end. Drain this thing dry. Catching up at the edge, so this thing should be able to do it. Once we have all of the iron out of the system again, then we can run it again. I'm pretty sure, right? I'm thinking from when I played with Stejo, we tested it out. 30 was pretty good, but 32 was like the actual correct number. It might not even be 32. It might even be less. I don't know. Alright, just waiting on this guy down here at the end. Just gonna pick this ore up, stop him. Okay, one more test. Wait for this iron to get out of the system. And again, we will feed it a full blue belt. One full blue belt should turn into one full blue belt of iron ore. Of iron plate, rather. Make sure that we just don't run out of supply. Okay, that's the last iron plate right there. We have our infinite consuming output. See how they do. What we're testing is we want to see if the last machines actually get ore, or if they can't. We want to also test to see if there's any point where the inserters are having issue putting down their goods. They shouldn't, because it's only 16 per half of the belt, and then they combine down there. And, yep, the last machine's just turned on. If the math is wrong, then we'll see this continue to back up over time. It'll just back up tremendously. Which it looks like that's what's going to happen. Just really surprising. I could have sworn the number was 32. Alright, well, I'm going to go do some research. I'm going to look this up and see what the correct number is. And we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.